Shout out to you. How cool would it be to see musicians like Michael Jackson live? Someone that has passed away. I think that's amazing. Yet to sell my soul to do it. Giving thanks, mentor. You rock. Gratitude. Well, you've got to remind yourself that, I heard something very interesting. Ice Cube was being interviewed. He said, hey, I hate that. I hate this AI stuff. He said, I would sue the person if they did that to me and put it on a platform. I would sue the platform. That's the greatest form of disrespect. And when he said that, I really thought about it. Say, actually, he's got a point. Because you see, your voice is an original. And no one should have the power to kind of use your voice and make another song out of it. That's the ultimate disrespect. Especially if people are praising the AI version of you. How would you like it, Deep Divers, if you are a real singer and someone makes an AI version of your song and the AI version is actually more popular than your actual song? Right? So, he had a point. And I always say that you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful because you see, someone is always profiting. There was an artist by the name of Juice WRLD. Now, Juice WRLD he came after X, right? Juice WRLD was someone who was very talented because he had a gift of this instant flow state. And what that means is that Juice WRLD was so talented, he could make an album in however long the song was. He freestyled for over 1 hour. He was so talented that his freestyles were actual songs, right? And when you're someone with that much talent, and when you're being thrown millions of dollars at you, you got to be very careful because the thing is, you don't have the right energy around you, especially when you're young. You've got so much so quickly and so many things are happening. And a lot of these artists, that whole SoundCloud era, Lil Peep, XXX, Juice WRLD, that was a SoundCloud era. A lot of these artists were going through stuff. I remember 2016, 2017, it was crazy. Do you remember that, Deep Divers? Like the whole music scene was crazy because you had an explosion of SoundCloud artists becoming more popular than actual artists. That's where all of these young artists came from, SoundCloud. And it was a state and a time where people were saying anything and everything. And that there was a lot of this emo rap and all kind of things, but it was a time where a lot of people were getting caught up in a frequency which you have to be careful in. Because you see, when you're dancing with the devil, you have to be careful. And what I mean by dancing with the devil is that a lot of people don't realize words are spells. So a lot of these artists, they have to heal themselves before they deliver music. Because when you had an artist like Amy Winehouse, in her last concert, they were booing her. She needed some help. She had the wrong people around her. They should have said, hey, go to rehab. Hey, get some help. I'm a psychologist. I look out for artists. I want to help artists. I want to say, hey, don't perform until you're mentally healthy. There's a reason why Justin Bieber canceled the concert. Because he's smart enough to know, hey, I don't want to kill myself in the process. And that's what as an artist, you have to be protecting your energy more than anybody. Because as an artist, you got millions of people who are projecting their energy onto you. There's a reason why Beyonce doesn't follow anybody on Instagram. As an artist, you can't be too all over the place. You got to be protecting your energy and get in, get out. That's what you have to do.